welcome back to my channel. This is Miss Sarah from the Why Not Academy. Sometimes learning English could get boring. That is why today I'm going to teach you 10 funny idioms that will give you a chuckle as you learn.
Using my idioms and speech patterns.
What is idiom? Idioms are groups of words in a fixed order that has a particular figurative meaning, which is different from the literal meaning of each word. In other words, these expressions cannot be understood from the meaning of its separate words. If you try to translate word by word in an idiom, they are a bunch of gibberish. However, native speakers use them all the time, especially when there is no better ways to express a particular feeling or describe a particular situation. Since English speakers use idioms constantly, if you're learning English or try to improve your fluency, learning idioms is one of the essential and necessary steps to take to be proficient. Today, let me introduce 10 of the wackiest, most commonly used idioms that you can easily say in your daily life. Remember to read aloud together with me. Are you ready?
Oh, yes, I am.
Number 1, cool as a cucumber, or as cool as a cucumber. It's used to describe someone who is very calm or to stay calmly even when you don't really expect them to be. For example, Caden walked in cool as a cucumber, as if nothing had happened. I know his teacher had a word with him today. You can also use this phrase to mean someone in general is a very cool person, relaxed, and doesn't really worry about anything. For example, Jack is as cool as a cucumber. Even tomorrow has 4 exams coming. He's still here cracking jokes. Yeah, that's definitely not me. I'll be having ants in my pants.
Ants in a pants?
Oh, another expression. You see how these idioms just keep popping up when we talk. To have ants in your pants, it means you are excited or nervous about something. Clearly, in this case, I'll be nervous and anxious about having 4 exams on the same day. Very difficult to stay calm, to stay cool as a cucumber. Fun fact, even in hot weather, the inside of a cucumber is always cooler than the outside. Oh, yeah.
I thought I'd be nervous, but I was cool as a cucumber.
I'm cool as a cucumber. It's all good. It's all good.
Cool as a cucumber. Number 2, hold your horses. When you hold your horses like this, basically you're getting the horse to stop. This idiom means to tell someone to stop and think carefully before making any important decision. For example, don't start celebrating. Hold your horses. We haven't won yet. You can also use this idiom informally to mean wait a minute. For example, just hold your horses, Caden. Think about it for a second.
Hold your horses!
Hold your horses.
Are you sure you want to drink the Coke? This will be your 5th can today. Hold your horses. Number 3, blue in the face. Do you have any experience when you had to argue with someone for a long time and still didn't get the result you want? If you have, this idiom is perfect for you. To be blue in the face means to do something for a long time without result. For example, Linda argued with her boyfriend until she was blue in the face, but he still wouldn't eat his vegetables.
Ew.
Actually, vegetables are really not that bad, especially when you cook it right. Fun fact, the bluish color on your face is due to the lack of oxygen. When you are breathless, your face turns blue, which presumably results from exhaustion. Like I said earlier, you can argue until you're blue in the face.
Till I was blue in the face.
Lip buzzing till I'm blue in the face.
Blue in the face. Number 4, eager beaver. Are beavers really eager animals? I don't know, not an expert on animals, but this phrase came to be simply because of the rhyme. It does have a nice ring to it, don't you think? Eager beaver. Eager beaver. You can use this idiom to refer to anyone who is an overly enthusiastic person, someone who is overzealous and excited about doing his or her duties, always volunteering to do more. For example, I have nothing against Martha, but she's such an eager beaver, always volunteering on new projects and staying up late every day. She makes us all look bad. Or, when he first started this project, he was a real eager beaver. You can also use this phrase as an adjective, like an eager beaver employee.
We're an eager beaver, aren't we?
Whoa, whoa, slow down, eager beaver.
Eager beaver. Number 5, heart in your mouth. Well, a heart is always beating. Well, it should be, unless... Never mind. When you have a heart in your mouth, it means you're either very excited or nervous about something that is about to happen. For example, when I talked to my boss, my heart was in my mouth. Or, my heart was in my mouth when I received my exam report. You can also use this phrase as an adjective, like, this is really a heart in your mouth matter that you're dealing with.
With your heart in your mouth.
Heart in your mouth.
Heart in your mouth. Number 6, turn turtle. Ever seen an upside down turtle helplessly trying to get back on its feet but can't? That's the imagery this idiom wants to depict. To turn turtle means to flip over, literally to turn upside down. This idiom has long been used figuratively of inanimate objects, especially boats or cars that have turned upside down. For example, the streets are so slippery today, I was worried our car would turn turtle. Or, a total of 5 cars turned turtle in the Formula 1 race. Now, is this idiom only used for cars or boats? No, you can use this idiom in any situations where you feel helpless. Let's say your colleagues threw you a surprise party, but you are the type of person who don't like surprises. You might say, I turned turtle in front of everybody when they yelled, "Happy birthday!" You felt helpless and not able to move. To turn turtle. Number 7, Bob's your uncle.
Say what?
Is Bob your uncle? Or do you have any uncle named Bob?
Yes.
Funny enough, this is a British idiom. It's an informal expression to mean that something is easy to do or easy to use. For example, just fill in the form, fax it over, and Bob's your uncle. In other words, it means it's as simple as that. Or, there it is. Like if you ask any British how to make a cup of tea. By the way, British people love their tea. They will say, put a tea bag in, pour hot water, and Bob's your uncle. Here it is. Ta-da! So there you go. This idiom is often used right after a set of simple instructions to mean as simple as that.
Bob's your uncle.
According to Wikipedia, when the British Prime Minister Robert Cecil was in office in 1887, he appointed his nephew Arthur Balfour as Minister for Ireland. This phrase was used because, as you can see, Arthur addressed the Prime Minister Robert as Uncle Bob. So to become a minister seems pretty easy. There's still some debate over this story, whether or not it's really the origin of this phrase. But to me, it doesn't matter. It helps me remember this idiom. It makes sense.
Bob's your uncle.
Other equivalent phrases include piece of cake, it's a cinch, it's a doodle, or more childlike expression, easy peasy. I like to say easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
Number 8, go bananas. This American slang can be used to include different kinds of extreme emotions such as wild excitement, over-the-top happiness, or even in some cases, but not as common, anger. This idiom got its inspiration from apes who go crazy when they see bananas. So the meaning of this idiom? To go wild, go crazy with excitement or other extreme emotions. For example, when the host announced that Robert Downey Jr. has crashed the party, the crowd went bananas. Here, to crash a party means showing up without invitation. Well, no one's gonna mind if Robert Downey Jr. showed up. I'll go bananas too if I see him. I have another video right here which I explain this idiom in full with examples with my student Wayne in a little role play. Be sure to check it out. Number 9, when pigs fly. It is very unlikely that you will ever see pigs fly. Well, as of now, at this moment, but who knows what's going to happen in the future. Anyway, whenever you want to express that something is very unlikely to happen, you can use this idiom. It is often used to mock something as well, you know, being sarcastic. For example, I'll believe you're going to give up chocolate when pigs fly. In other words, I'll only believe you when I see pigs fly. No, I don't.
When pigs fly.
Yeah, right, when pigs fly.
Number 10, put a sock in it. Put a sock in it. This image is brilliant. Exactly a sock in his mouth. Ew, I wish it's a fresh pear. This is a British expression, very informal, to mean stop talking. Well, imagine you have a sock in your mouth. It's difficult to speak, right? So whenever you want to tell someone to stop talking, you can say, put a sock in it. For example, hey, put a sock in it. I'm trying to focus here. Or, I hope the teacher will tell him to put a sock in it.
Put a sock in it, man.
Hey, please, man, put a sock in it, huh?
Put a sock in it. As usual, the best way to remember newly learned expression is to use them as much as you can. Just now, you've been reading aloud these expressions with me, did you? I hope you did. You can also try to use these idioms with your friends and classmates. Gear your conversation in a way that you can use these expressions. But first up, you can comment below which funny idiom you like the most. You can also compose sentences in the comment using these idioms. The more you do it, the better consolidation you give your brain to make connections of what you've learned. And as usual, practice makes perfect. Also, share with me in the comment if you have any idioms in your language that is strange and funny, especially those which cannot be easily translated into English. I love to learn those. Always gives me a tickle. Last but not least, if there's any explanation that is not clear in this video, please also let me know in the comment section. If learning idioms is your thing, in my channel I have a couple of videos where I teach various idioms. Here's one, and here's another one. All of these videos were explained with examples. If you don't fancy these, you can also check out my English with Miss Sarah playlist. Each of the episode there is a little role play I did with my students or colleagues, teaching you the particular idiom in a story setting, so it'll be easier for you to remember the meaning and the usage. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed today's lesson and that you've learned something. Be sure to like and subscribe. Hey, what are you waiting for?